Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to make your own dry erase board. The materials to make this project is tape, a glass. Now you can find this by buying a picture frame at the dollar store, or well, maybe you have a piece of glass laying around, which is extremely dangerous and what? I don't know. Sharp scissors and two different colors of tape. Sorry for the background noise, there's a lot of wind. Okay, the first thing that you need to do is choose a color for your background. In this case, I am going to choose the color for my background to be blue. So, the first thing that you're going to do is grab the blue one. Oh, I forgot to mention that you're going to need a pen. Grab the blue paper and trace the glass. Now, you've got to make sure that it traces correctly and try to, it doesn't really matter if it's perfect, but just try to make the basics. And then cut. Then kind of draw a little outline. Try to straighten it out like I'm doing. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect, but just to mark kind of a little outline. Okay. Next, you're going to cut it with your scissors. Make sure to cut straight. I'll see you when I finish cutting. Once you're finished cutting, you're going to be left with something like this. You're going to flip it. Where's the piece of glass? Oh, here it is. Sorry for the camera moving there. Okay. So there you go. Second thing that you want to do is place your piece of paper on your work area. Just put it like this. And then trace a little outline of the blue, depending on how big. Do you want the purple one? I want it to be kind of just a little bit less. I just don't want it to be exactly the same size. And it doesn't matter how you trace it. I mean, look at that trace. Okay, so let me cut it. Okay, once you cut it, it's now the fun part. Now it's time for you to customize it however you want. So what I'm going to do is, again, sorry for the background noise, there's so much wind today. Okay, I'm going to be curving out the edges. Just like that. Well, this is going to be probably boring for you, so I'll tell you when I finish cutting off the edges. Okay, so once you customize, round it or whatever you want to do, you can choose to glue it with a glue stick or, where's my tape? Or tape. I'm going to cover it with a glue stick just because I think it's easier than tape, because sometimes tapes fall off. I don't know what's wrong with this, but it's not working out really. Try to center it. Stop sliding, door. There we go. Okay. Now right here, whatever you want to write. You say board every day, so that's what I'm going to call it. Place it, and you're wondering, how are we going to tape it? Well, yes, we are going to tape it. We're going to try to make it as normal looking as possible. just going to paste on each of the corners like this. On each of the corners, we're going to paste it, but it has to be kind of secure. Like you see that it's really pasted in there. Okay. There we go. And the spot a print, like, or cross, like if you're making a cross there, just like that. Try to prevent clumps, so if you got a little clump like this one, do like that. I know it's gonna look like super duper weird. So, to make that not notice, I'm gonna give you some advice. Choose another one on paper. Like the cross for me doesn't really work. So, choose like a paper. Just whatever paper. Cut a little square off and paste it on top of the little imperfections. And I really don't mind like the little print smudge, so I'm just gonna kind of leave it like that, since for me it's just a little basic thing, but for you it's like a big thing, which I would completely understand if it was a big thing. Then yeah, you can like totally do something to cover that up, or just don't put print maybe. But I'm just putting it print because I'm afraid, that something will happen. And I know that it's weird that I call it print, but it's a glue stick. But I just always call it print for no reason, because that's like the brand. Print. Okay. So, there we go. We got our little news board. So, let's test it. Does it fall? No, it doesn't fall. Amazingly, it doesn't. Okay, so yeah, we're done with our first DIY. I hope that you guys liked it. And if you guys did some replicas, well, I'll be totally happy to see it. So, maybe send it out if you want or not. Just before I go, I'm going to show you another tip. You guys, I don't know if you have discovered this, but washi tapes are the miracle things. You can like paste it on your wall and nothing will happen. So, if you want, you can cover it with washi tape. I don't want to, but I'm just showing you how you could do it. Just paste them on the little corners in between the squares to connect. So you can just decorate it more than you want. And a lot of detail. And yeah, basics. So see you guys later.